then if people ask me too many questions, I like to mute them. Just push this at them and they stop talking.
Just give me a second.
Towards the end of the 5th season and all through this beginning and through the 6th season, we've had what we understand to be an alliance between the Tok'ra, the rebel Jaffa, and ourselves, the Tauri, the people of Earth.
The Council believes the best solution is for the Tok'ra to leave.
Is that really necessary?
This alliance may simply be something we cannot afford.
The Jaffa, too, will be leaving.
I don't understand what the Tok'ra gone.
We are not leaving because of the Tok'ra. We are leaving because it is what we must do.
The episode Death Knell is a story about literally the death knell, or the signaling of the beginning of the end for the Alliance.
And now we're finally in a position where we can really make a difference, and you want to walk away?
I'm sorry, Dr. Jackson.
This is how it must be.
What are you, mute?
This is Sebastian Spence, formerly from First Wave. He's doing a wonderful job. He's playing a character known as Delic.
Make no mistake, Delic. I am still Selmac. There are those of us who would disagree.
You, the videographer of the behind-the-scenes B-roll, you're Derek. Derek is my friend from the old days, and he used to work at a produce store. So I had to call him at work, and his boss would answer and say, "Hi, this is Peter. I'd like to speak to Derek." "Oh, yeah, Delic. Hold on just a second. Delic, call for you, Delic. Delic, Delic, Delic." So I named this character Delic after him.
Aww.
So that's the story of how you became known as Delic. I like that. And I don't know if you can see this, I have these buttons. These are some of the things that I like to say to the actors. I say action, and action.
Get the beat now. Oh! How much longer?
And cut.
Is my chewing bothering you?
BG rhubarb.
We're gonna do about 7 takes, and the actors don't know that. I push this button, and that causes all the actors to know their lines. Okay? Now, if you can just remember your lines, you'll be in. I know, I'd be in. This is one of my favorite directions. Act better. When I push that, all the acting gets a lot better. Cut! You're fired! What's another thing I say? What's your favorite? Cock balls. Cock balls. I do say cock balls. But as you know, that's a weather vane. That is a weather vane. The cock, which is the chicken on top, and then the balls, which is the weighted piece on the bottom. In this part of this scene, the Anubis's drone is going to strafe the door and kill Lieutenant Glenn. 3, 2, 1. After the drone kills Lieutenant Glenn, he'll fire at Carter and Jacob. Pow, 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 right? Pow, 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 pow. Good. Boom! Boom! And they'll take cover, and then we'll blow up this side of the room because he keeps shooting at them. They'll return fire, and we'll see for the first time the prototype weapon does in fact work. They'll exit the room, and then the drone will get back up and begin to pursue them. And flex your butt cheeks and pursue them. Low bridge, low bridge. And what it is that they're running from is that giant cod piece that the drone is. They're not sure what is behind the cod piece because it's way too big for a normal cod. Cod piece of death. Some say halibut, some say it could be tuna, but it's very dangerous nevertheless. Killer cod. Alarm! Arrgh! Arrgh! Arrgh!
How much longer?
Finished!
So in this scene, we come to where we think the Alpha site should be, and in fact, we find that we are surrounded by nothing, just a big blast crater. What the?
Easy.
Jacob!
Jacob, there's one tree in like a 100-mile radius of this place, and you land underneath it.
I said, what could Teal'c do that would be immense effort? He's got to be making a face like this. you go like this.
I want to see Chris do this. Oh, Peter can do it.
Non-effort face. That's what's funny, because it has to do with a log, and it's great effort on your face. Chris Judge said to me, he says, Teal'c has lost his mojo, right? He's all weak, and he got the thing, and his symbiote's gone, and that's no good because I'm all weak. He said, why don't you write this episode where Teal'c is strong, and he exhibits some sort of strength. And this is what I came up with. I wrote, Teal'c lifts the log. I knew that I don't want to make the big face.
Because he'd been sitting at his desk for the entire weekend getting poo cramps. Because he had a deadline, which was Monday.
That's right.
So all he was thinking about was the log.
I don't feel, I was suffering. I had been eating a lot of cheese that day. And I was suffering from irregularity. Irregularity. And then...
you never see Bill Cosby and Peter DeLuise at the same time.
That's right. You are going to lift the log. Upon lifting the log, then place it on the ground. Carter's running for her life. She's the only remaining survivor that we haven't accounted for after the self-destruction of the Alpha site. They were being overrun by Anubis's drone soldiers. Let me see. Put out your butt. There's the line. I can't have that.
I'll get you some dust and you can rub out the line for me.
Well, somebody's got to do it. You're not busy, are you?
Not at the moment.
All right. You do stunts, right?
Yeah.
Can you get your hands near his butt?
I'll see what I can do.
All right. Hey, that's crazy. Get your fingers away from me.
Oh,
There too.
this is good.
Arch your back.
Get some pictures.
Get it in there.
What are you people doing?
And she's been badly banged up. She has a horrible wound on her leg, and her elbows are all scraped up. She has many, many owies, and her outfit is torn, and she's got lots of blood and lots of dirt. Barry,
Apparently all the way.
tell her how dirty, what a dirty girl she is. You're a dirty girl.
This is fun. I like getting dirty. I mean, in a professional actor, not being pretty girl kind of way.
She doesn't have a weapon. She just has a power pack. So she's having to depend on her survival skills to get away from this killing machine. It's very scary. Bloody and muddy.
It's war, mister.
Right. War is hell. So is retaining water. Bring more chocolate. Camera lined up right behind the missile, and that is what Carter would see if she was trying to line up the missile like you're aiming a rifle down the sight of a rifle. Our drone will be standing on that black box where our stand-in was, and he gets blown up in the final process. When you see the shot put together, composited together, it'll look like he's standing there. He won't be standing there when it blows up, but it'll look like he's standing there, and that he's completely obliterated by dirt and flotsam. Not so much jetsam, but mostly flotsam. So this is our special effects, head of special effects, Ray Douglas, and he's going to explain to us what we're looking at here.
Vermiculite, dust, cork, gasoline in the big shotgun mortars, and the 2 baby mortars in front.
And there'll be wildlife in the hills. Will be just minding their own business, not doing anything to anybody. And when this bomb goes off, it'll be like, oh!
Simultaneously, 3,000 animals are gonna poop.
Right, they won't be suffering from irregularity anymore. Bambi will not need colon blow today.
And 3, 2, 1. Boom.
Hey, wait. You should get it in smell-o-vision.
Sexy and yet repulsive.
Nice.
And then why? Do I say why a lot? Or why is this happening to me? That's a good one.